I got cars, I got money, I got fame. Ain't it funny, they scream my name, and all the ladies really want me. Got my looks and my brains, graduated by 17 from MIT, and now I run Stark Industries. Now I know I can be a little cocky, but can you blame me? I'm a billionaire inventor, should I go on? Some call me the new kid, some say I'm a genius. I'm also known as the futurist, the philanthropist, and I'm also rich. Some say I'm the Da Vinci of our time, while others think I've got murder on my mind. Trust me, I have plenty of fans. You can call me the man with a plan, but I'm better known as Iron Man. Things were great for a while, living life pretty wild. Then one day, built a suit inside a cave. Now the press really loves me. I mean, they always did, but now they love me even more. You can't face me, there's nothing I haven't seen before. Now I know I can be a little cocky, but can you blame me? I'm a billionaire inventor, should I go on? Some call me the new kid, some say I'm a genius. I'm also known as the futurist, the philanthropist, and I'm also rich. Some say I'm the Da Vinci of our time, while others think I've got murder on my mind. Trust me, I have plenty of fans. You can call me the man with a plan, but I'm better known as Iron Man. Oh, but I'm better known as Iron Man.
Hello everyone. We're live once again, but first time being live on this channel. Hold on. Can you hear me? Is the audio good? It's saying my gain's kind of low, but I'm about to make a lot of noise. Let me turn off the starting soon screen. Are you ready? Are you ready? Wait, where'd the webcam go? Wait, what the heck? Uh-oh. Wait, my webcam disappeared. Hold on, bear with me. Bear with me. We're going to, add, okay, let's add source. Is it gonna work now? Wait, why is my webcam not working? This is so bad. Wait, hold on, bear with me, guys. Let me put on another song, but I'll still be here. You'll still hear me struggling. Here, let's play a song about struggle. Oh wait, hold on. Let's play a song about struggle.
Today's been a crazy day, I know it seems hopeless, but the Avengers always find a way. We can do this.
You've got a point, he doesn't have all of the stones just yet.
There's still some time for a new plan to put Thanos in check. Can't let him get us down, although it looks bad. We can turn it all around. I know we can.
Pause the song about struggle and hardship. Hello, welcome to the stream. So happy to have you here. Let me say hello to everyone first. I see some usual names in the chat, so I'm very, very happy to see that you've made your way over to this channel. Who knows how often I'll stream on here. I thought I had to because of Comic-Con. I got my passes today. I got 5-day passes. Insane. but first before we get into the nerdy chatter, which could last all night long, let's say hi to chat. So hello Mad Gab, welcome to the stream. I know you've been following Stark for quite a while. I remember you talking about the Instagram videos a while back, so I'm so glad that you're finally able to listen to the full versions. And hello Jarno, welcome to the stream. Is this going to be added to your long Google sheet? For those who don't know, Jarno is a usual in my stream chats and has a long Google sheet of every song I've ever played on a stream. It's very impressive. It goes back like 5 years, something crazy like that. I just finished listening. No, so sad. More sad. I know, right? But there's a bear with you. Wait, is there a bear? I don't know. I don't have a bear, but maybe, who knows? I saw the short from today and you wrote me with it. Good. I'm glad. No, that's my goal to, fandoms. That's my thing. Gotta create, that caught my hair. Gotta create the angst. Creating the angst since 2004 is how we do it here. Anyways, but yeah, so fun fact, I'm going to Comic-Con and I have not gone to Comic-Con since Avengers Endgame. I went inside during Avengers Endgame, but I didn't go to Hall H. I'm gonna try. I'm gonna vlog it too. I'm gonna try. I've been planning. I've been plotting. I really want to get into Hall H. We'll see. I've never tried before. I have to see Spider-Man. I have to see the Spider-Man crew because I'm honestly so excited for that movie. It's so bad. How excited I am. It's unnatural. Anyways, hello Tyga, welcome to the stream. I'm so happy to have you here. It's so good to see another familiar face. I know you said in Discord, I have a Discord server for my music, that you had choir, so I'm very glad that you made it. And I hope that choir rehearsal was very good and that you had a lot of fun. But yeah, for those who don't know, I'm going to Comic-Con. San Diego, that's my hometown. That's my place. I've lived in 2 different counties, but San Diego's that's my place. Okay, Comic-Con, but I usually don't go because it's hard to get tickets. It's expensive, but also it's not the worst prices if you're looking at conventions. I went to VidCon. It similar price range, but it's just hard to get tickets, so I never go. But I went in 2019 inside. But usually every year, since I'm from San Diego, I just go to the outside with friends and we dress up anyways, and then we just go to the free booths, and then we get Ghirardelli ice cream because there's a Ghirardelli shop downtown. But this year I got inside and so did a lot of my friends, so that is so cool. So it's my first time going back inside since 2019 Avengers Endgame, which is perfect because Doomsday is coming out. Isn't that crazy? But let me say, oh, you said bear with me. Oh, I see. I like that. I like puns. They're welcome here. I'm now once again more salty than my cousin going to Comic-Con. That's crazy. Honestly, somebody got, I was gonna just have 2-day tickets, but somebody, had, reached out who had seen my musical and, who really enjoyed it, and they actually helped me get 5-day tickets. So, shout out to them, because I would only have 2-day tickets if it weren't for them. So that is really cool, and I'm so excited. That's one of my cosplays, Absolute Flash, which Absolute Flash comic is over there. I need to read the most recent one, so I'm updated when I go. But yeah, in 2019, I went as Black Widow when I went inside, and then I went to the outside for 2 days. I was Spider-Gwen, and I was Mike from Stranger Things. I was Mike from Stranger Things in 2022 as well, but I'm breaking my streak this year because no Stranger Things cosplays this year. We're doing DC and Marvel and DC. You know how it is. But let me see. I move into college next month. Congrats, Tyga. That's so exciting. Oh my gosh. I'm so happy for you. It's crazy that you're going to college, because I remember when I first started streaming, I was still in high school. One second. I think that might have been my sister. I don't know. Anyways, but yeah, I remember when I started streaming, I was in high school, and now I'm a college graduate, which is crazy. And now you're going to college, so happy to have you here after all this time. And I hope that it's so much fun. What are your thoughts on the trailer? Guys, I filmed my reaction. I haven't posted it. I'm debating if I should. But oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay, Steve Rogers, what's going on? You went back in time and left your boy Bucky behind. That's all I'm gonna say. I'll have to give him some grace. But oh my gosh, theory, Dark Spider-Man. Doom's at the end of Spider-Man Brand New Day. That's my theory. He's in the end credit scene. He's at the end. Somehow Spider-Man's in Doomsday, guys. Like, call me delusional, but they're hiding it. He said he was filming with Chris Hemsworth. He accidentally leaked that months ago, and now they're trying to erase it. But all the trailer scenes with Chris Hemsworth have Doom in it. Is Spider-Man there? Is Spider-Man gonna... I want Spider-Man and Doom to interact so bad. I'm gonna be delusional about it. I'm so excited for the Punisher. In Brand New Day. That's my Hall H outfit. But see, dude, I started watching in middle school. That's crazy. Time does fly. Oh my gosh. I'm so much ashamed of saying I haven't watched any Marvel movie, let alone follow the full story arc. You know what? That's okay. Stark the Musical is just the thing for you. I've had a few friends that helped me with the staged reading that had never seen a Marvel movie before, and afterwards they like got the plot, and then they watched the movies because they like the musical. So I'm like, yes, this is what the musical's meant to do. It's supposed to make you like interested, and I really focus on all the movies that Tony Stark is in, and so if you're interested, every movie that Tony Stark is in inspired this musical because you can trace like the MCU through different character perspectives, and this is just Tony's perspective. RDJ's voice made me do a double take. I know, he did such a good job. I was like, oh my gosh, he's doing the voice because Doom's from Eastern Europe. Oh my gosh, he did such a good job. I'm so excited. I am so excited. But yeah, so man, I'm feeling the adrenaline in me talking about, wow, I need to talk about Marvel more often because it just gets me so excited. But I've been joking with my friends a lot, that like the new Spider-Man movie is actually like for me like God smiling down on me, because after all my faves died, they freaking died, I decided to get really into Daredevil and the Punisher, and Frank Castle was a personal favorite of mine, and I may or may not have written a Marvel essay on it in my travel writing class when I went to New York, and literally everything I saw, I was like, oh my gosh, it's Frank Castle and Matt Murdock. And anyways, I'll share that with you guys one day. I'm pretty proud of it, actually. But yeah, and then they announced that Frank Castle, the Punisher, is going to be one of the main characters in the Spider-Man movie, when Spider-Man's one of my only faves that was still alive. It's a win for me. Anyways, you guys came here for music, and here I am rambling about superheroes, but also that's okay, because that's the point of this too. So yeah, if you guys have any questions about the musical, if you have any song requests, I'm only doing Stark the Musical songs. I have some unreleased songs that I'll share with you. If you have any Marvel topics you want to talk about, characters, fun little things, let me know. We're celebrating Comic-Con tonight. I keep looking over here because that's where my Streamlabs is, but my webcam's here, so I need to look over here. But Amanda, what song of yours would you want to hear me cover next? There's a lot. Ooh, that's so... Oh, wait, I didn't know my songs were on Ultimate Guitar. Wait, that's so cool. What? Oh my gosh, I need to check that out sometime. I love rambles. Don't even. Thank you. I'm so happy I can ramble with you guys. Man, I have so many songs. It's crazy. I think you should cover whatever. Maybe like a song that like had significance to you, or like one of your favorites, or a song that you're like, this was I don't know, like it means something to you. I'd be so intrigued because I know you really love Veranda, and that was like your first song to play on the guitar. So something along those lines. But if you want me to be more specific, you can force me to. I will if you really want me to. Let's see. Okay, I'm gonna do a song so I'm not just talking the whole time. I think it'd be fitting to open up with the song that started it all. And fun fact, funny story, when I recorded all these demos on a ukulele, and the ukulele was one of the last things to go. Like, I would meet with my producer for like 3 years. We would do Zoom meetings, work on, like, he'd look over my script pages, he'd give me opinions on songs, critiques, the Broadway style, the harsh style, but I'm so glad he did because it made me a better writer. And we'd always joke about the ukulele because it was one of the last things I updated. It was one of the last things to go, and he'd always be like, when are you gonna put the guitar in? The ukulele. And I'd be like, I know. And then I wouldn't do it, and he'd be like, where's, why? It's the ukulele, it haunts the songs. But you know what? The ukulele returns tonight. But all the songs have guitar in it now. Let me get the ukulele. Here it is. Here's the ukulele. I actually have, this isn't the one that was on the recordings. I have 2 ukuleles, but this is the one that I use in streams. I don't think I've ever changed the strings on this, which is probably really bad of me because I got this in like 2018. But I don't play it as much as the other one, I think. Anyways, that's why I learned Veranda. It had so much meaning for me, and now it will bring more because of college. Oh my gosh, I'm so glad you picked it. Ooh, Clear Your Conscience. I should put that on there. I will look into how to do that. I will. I was so surprised, but I thought Superhero Save the Day was one of the songs I didn't know about, so I was looking forward to because I think it's one of my favorites. Oh, I'm so glad. Honestly, that was one of the last songs I wrote for the musical. I wrote it in 2022. Most of the drafts I wrote in 2020, and then I worked with my producer on them from January 2021 through December 2023. And so that was one of the last ones I wrote in 2022 because I needed an 11 o'clock number, and I was really proud of it. I wrote it senior year of high school. So I'm really glad that you like it a lot because that is honestly a favorite of mine. I like so many of them because, I mean, I don't put songs out unless I'm satisfied with them, but that one really is a favorite. So let's play, though. I could play that one if you want, but let's open it with the one that started it all. And make sure it's not too loud on the gain. Okay, we're gonna start with Iron Man. I have the music up here. I don't think I've played this in years. This is crazy. I'm still in my same room. It just looks different. I just moved my furniture around. Adopted my dorm furniture because I'm out of college now, so I get to bring that stuff home. All right, Iron Man. I got cars, I got money, I got fame. Ain't it funny? They scream my name, and all the ladies really want me. Got my looks and my brains, graduated by 17 from MIT. Now I run Stark Industries. Now I know should I go on? Some call me the new kid, and some say I'm a genius. I'm also known as the futurist, the philanthropist, and I'm also rich. Some say I'm the Da Vinci of our time. Others think I've got murder on my mind. Trust me, I have plenty of fans. You can call me the man with a have plenty of fans. You can call me the man with a plan, but I'm better known as Iron Man. Oh, but I'm better known as Iron Man. Yay! That was Iron Man. Fun fact about that song, it's one of my 3 in-studio recordings, unofficial cast recordings, and in the original version, I didn't go up the octave in the last chorus, but then the actor singing the song in the recorded versions, Andrew Landecker, he was like, I can go up the octave if you want, and then he did, and I was like, yes, let's keep that. So that's an example of working with really good actors. He hit that note because he's a Broadway level style singer. But yeah, that was Iron Man, the first one I wrote late March of 2020. It's actually one of the ones I recorded. I used to record the songs that I would work on and like send them to people because I was bored and locked indoors. And thankfully I did that because that's how I have so many videos of like my younger self doing stuff, because I just send that stuff to my friends. I have such good friends. They didn't like get mad at me. I would be spamming them so much stuff, but we're still friends, so it's good. I love the sassiness. Thank you. You know, I gotta embody Tony Stark. Actually, every time I go do something that terrifies me, I just think like I need to have the confidence of Tony Stark, because that's the only way I'm gonna get through this. But actually, I'm gonna turn on the fan in my room because it's kind of warm. It's summer. Oh, you know what's so fun? You know what is so much fun? That it's gonna be like 80. It's gonna be like 86 degrees when I'm sitting in line for Hall H. But you know what? It's worth it. It'll be worth it. I will bring lots of water, and it'll be great. But yeah, can you turn your mic up? Yes, I will turn that gain up for you guys. There we go. Oh, my fan is really fast. I turn it down a little bit. Okay. I also got my Stark t-shirt. Fun fact, my dad got these made 2 summers ago when I went to do street interviews at Comic-Con, and we weren't even inside because we didn't have tickets, so we just went around the outside and like found people that were dressed as like Marvel characters, and we were like, hey, do you like Iron Man? Do you want to be in a street interview? We were done. We were leaving the convention. Like, we were like, let's go back to the parking lot. Lo and behold, the Odd Ones Out walks past us. We're just like walking out of the parking garage, and we're like, I turned to my friend, I'm like, that's the Odd Ones Out. And he wasn't like, he was just going. Like, he wasn't doing like a panel to my knowledge. Like, he was just with his friends and family. And I was like, I'm gonna do it. So I just went up to him and I was like, oh, do you want to be in a street interview? And I didn't say like, oh my gosh, you're the Odd Ones Out, or oh, James, da da da. I was just like, do you like Marvel? You want to be in a street interview? And he was like, oh, sure, yeah, let's do it. And then I got to interview the Odd Ones Out, and I didn't put the whole interview on YouTube, but he is featured on the channel in the street interviews. He said his favorite superhero was Miles Morales, so I think that's a pretty base take. And then he told people to like and subscribe without being prompted. But it was really fun. My friend was like shaking, holding the camera. She's like, "Oh my gosh, the Odd Ones Out!" And I'm like, "I know. We played it cool though. He was a cool guy. He's a very nice guy." Yeah, that had me in shock. I know, it was crazy. I was like, "What are the odds?" The odds of that. I'm so sorry. Let's get a handheld electric fan. That's actually a good idea. My mom has one, so I'm gonna ask her to steal it. I'm gonna steal it from her. I guess it's not really stealing if I ask, but you know what I mean. Anyways, yeah, if you guys have any requests, let me know. If not, I can keep on going through them. I got 2 fillings yesterday, but hey, you know what? I was still able to sing just fine. I had to get one of my old ones replaced, and I had to get a new one, and my mouth was numb for like 6 hours. I was trying to drink a Dr. Pepper yesterday because I went to Cane's later that night, and half my tongue was still numb, so it was like the weirdest sensation. It was like cold, and then it was like warm on one side, and that was very weird because half my tongue couldn't sense the cold. Anyways, let's see. Speaking of odds, have you seen the Odyssey movie? Because I want to go see it. I haven't, but I want to see it too because Tom Holland, John Bernthal, Zendaya, Summer. They're literally in Spider-Man and the Odyssey. And I read the Odyssey last summer because I wanted to read it to watch Epic the Musical with my friends. And then I never watched Epic the Musical or watched the Odyssey. So I read the book and then didn't watch Epic the Musical or the Odyssey. But I will do both. I will listen to Epic the Musical and I will watch the Odyssey. I really want to, especially because I love the cast. I read the book, might as well. It looks like it's a good movie from what I've heard. The train of thought, have you seen... that's so funny, you literally said epic and I didn't even read that until... Yeah, I haven't finished it. I watched like the first 6 animatics. Very good, very good. I love animatics. I love animatics so much. I mean, that's how I found Hamilton. Did you guys see Shin is back at it again with Act 2 of Hamilton? Now that had me like dropping everything. Oh my gosh. Peter Parker as Telemachus, true! Actually, when I was reading the Odyssey, I kept thinking that, and it made it so much more enjoyable. Anyways, I was like, Peter Parker's Telemachus, Peter Parker's Telemachus, and then it was great. It was actually like, that's how you should read the Odyssey, I think. The animatics are so good. There's so many talented, and that's literally the dream. Like, I remember when people made an animatic of one of my Dream SMP songs, like, for the first time, I was like blown away. I'm like, this is the best thing ever. So I freaking love animatics. They're so good. They did Act 2. They started it. They did What Did I Miss? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I was like, wait, in the year of our Lord 2026, there's a new Shin animatic? Crazy, crazy. Anyways, I should probably do another song because we're all nerds here. We can talk about this stuff forever and ever and ever. But oh, I heard about that. Actually, my sister was watching that. I walked into her room and she had like Minecraft on the TV, but it was Hamilton music. And I was like, what? And she was like, oh, there's a new Hamilton Minecraft version. So I haven't seen it, but I heard about it. My sister finds all the cool stuff. All right, let's see. People Like Me. All right, I can do that one. Back to Hamilton. So true. Let's do People Like Me. This is also another... I wrote this one in 2021. Like, it was the first song I wrote when I was working with my producer, because we started working together in early 2021, January. And he was like, I think we need a conflict song in this area. And I was like, I know just the thing. Miriam Sharp from Civil War, who, because her interaction with Tony, it really influenced him, and it made him think, and it made him contemplate his actions and be encouraged to sign the Accords because he felt so guilty. So I felt like she, even though she was in one scene, was very, very powerful character, and her voice moved one of the most important characters in that movie. Without her, who knows? So I wrote a song about it. It's called People Like Me. Oh, my microphone is low. Okay, I'll turn it up a little bit more. Wait, actually, let me turn the volume up on this end. Okay, testing. I'm just worried it's gonna peak. I think that's good. Here is People Like Me, based on Captain America, Civil War. I actually wrote this on the piano, so I don't know if I've ever played this on the ukulele. Here we go. That's the wrong chord. People Like Me. I had a son once, he was everything to me. Stark, you'll never understand the kind of joy a child brings. His eyes were so bright, and his smile just like pearls. one's gone now, and it's all because of people like you. You call yourself a hero, but look at all of the damage that you do. You'll never understand people like me. You only count the wins, never the casualties. 'Cause people like you have the luxury of getting treated like a king. You get away with everything. And people like me are here suffering, struggling, recovering. I really find it puzzling. You destroy and you kill. When will it end? You never think of the consequences. Do what you want. Your pockets are big enough. Use money to cover up all of your mistakes. You get all of the praise. We're the ones that pay. And that was People Like Me. These songs should be on Ultimate Guitar. I need to cover this. Thank you. That's the wrong chord. I had to turn my headphones way up to hear you. Okay, I'm glad to know that I can be louder, because I was like, oh no, I'm being too loud, but now we got it all figured out. Fun fact, fun angsty fact. The strings at the end of People Like Me were actually in another song that got deleted, and that song is actually referenced a few times throughout the musical, and I tried to erase its existence even though I didn't want to, but I had to, because it got replaced by Last Orders, which is probably my favorite song in the musical when Peter dies, because angst, you know. Anyways, but I had a different song originally called The Ones We Love. It was also called Ashes. We were debating what we should call it. I originally called it The Ones We Love, and then during like production meetings, we were like, my producer and was like, maybe we should call it Ashes, so it was like kind of called both. But The Ones We Love / Ashes was the original Dust song, and it was originally a duet between Natasha and Tony, and originally it was like, oh, this is happening on the battlefield, but then it was like, wait, no, this song is way too passive, so then it ended up being a reflective song where you didn't actually, it was going to be moved after Last Orders, where they kind of talk about it, like while they're all back together again and they're reflecting on the atrocities that were just committed. And it's kind of like Natasha and Tony talking about what they saw at the Battle of Wakanda and the battle on Titan. But it was too much sadness. Like when we showed people it, we were like, there's too many sad songs in a row, because you go like the end of Circling Above, and then you have Last Orders, and then you have When You Fall reprise, and then you had The Ones We Love / Ashes, and then we had I Thought Superheroes Saved the Day, and so it was like, okay, well, this is way too much depression, so we had to cut it because it served the same purpose as Last Orders, but Last Orders did it in a more active way. Even though I really did love this song, like this is genuinely like one of the best, it definitely is the best deleted song. But the strings at the end of People Like Me were one of the one things I couldn't get rid of because I liked them too much. But the strings at the end are like, and the ones we love are ashes on the floor. But you don't know that because The Ones We Love was cut. So I'm going to play it for you right now because I really like it. Also, another one, the original version of Off to Space We Go, which I made a short about it, so you'll see that soon, also had a riff from The Ones We Love in it, but then I changed it. The angst, thanks for fan art ideas then. Of course. Happy to give fan art ideas. I've been looping Last Orders so freaking good. Thank you. It, like when I was writing it, I was like, oh my gosh, it'd be so fun, because like adaptations aren't supposed to be exactly like something. It took me time to learn that, but as being a big reader, but also somebody that studied film and theater in college, adaptations are supposed to like take the best qualities and stay true to the story, but also like bring something new to it too, while still staying faithful to what the story is and what they're trying to say. Like, you don't want to change something fundamental about the story that changes what it's about, but if you want to add to it or like enhance a certain aspect to draw out those themes more, that's good. For example, Del Toro's Frankenstein, loved that movie. The poster's on my wall over there. But just, he took certain aspects of the book that maybe like this didn't happen in the book, but he really drew it out because he knew how impactful that theme would be. And so that's what like good adaptations do. And so for this musical, I was like, okay, but we don't see what happens on Titan. And like, what if they thought that there was still a chance? And then they're like, oh, let's regroup and let's plan this. And then, just kidding, halfway through the song, it changes from going like, we're happy, to being, we're sad. But yeah, so let me play the ones we love, aka Ashes. This one has a major 7 chord too. I was being fancy, and this was one of the first songs I wrote for Stark. I want to say this was like the 6th song. I wrote them out of order when I wrote like Iron Man, and then I wrote like the Black Widow song, which you guys haven't heard yet. That one's coming out in 2 weeks. That's one of my hidden gems. That's the one Mark Ruffalo tweeted about. But we're going to, I'm gonna sneeze. We're fine. Okay. I'm going to play this one for you. So the first verse and chorus is Natasha, the second verse and chorus is Tony, and then the end there was going to be a harmony. But yeah, there's like 2 versions of the song. This is the most recent version. Are you ready? You guys are hearing it first. I'll put the demo out eventually, but is the deleted Stark song, The Ones We Love / Ashes. That was replaced by Last Orders because we needed a more active song. That's genuinely, in my opinion, the best deleted song. There's like 6. There's a few that got combined, but there's definitely like 6, and that one's significantly better in my opinion. There are a few that are like decent, but that one I was like, no, I don't want to. I have to kill my darlings. That's what my producer told me. Kill your darlings when you really love something, but you're like, what serves the story more? You always have to choose like what serves the story more. Even if you love something, is maybe it's good, but like, does it serve the story the best? That should be a writer's first priority, to serve the story, not your own interest. So yeah, and I'm okay with that because I really love Last Orders. That one's still my favorite song. I love literature and breaking stuff down. Yay, I'm so glad. Me too. It's so fun to talk about story stuff. Mark Ruffalo. Yeah, actually the reason like my producer found me and like why Stark got like notoriety in the first place in 2020 was because Mark Ruffalo, he was just like, he was really active during the lockdown on social media, and he saw my video and he reposted it and then like quoted about it. And then I got like 2 little news stories done on me, and my producer found me. So that's crazy. Thank you, Mark Ruffalo. Pretty cool if I got into Hall H and you were there. Shout out Mark Ruffalo. But yeah, that's really good. Thank you. Oh man, I'm so excited for Comic-Con. I'm so excited. Wait, actually, real quickly, earlier, someone came to the door, so let me make sure. All right. Let's do I Thought Superheroes Saved the Day. That's a good one. I think someone else mentioned that in chat. Mad mentioned that in chat earlier. This one I also wrote on piano. It's funny because piano is like not my main instrument. I self-taught myself when I broke my finger in high school, and I could only play with one hand, and so I couldn't do guitar or uke, so I taught myself piano. I am a hack at piano. I just learned everything from like, I don't even know. I think I like looked at a few YouTube videos, and I had taken music theory, so I knew like a little bit of stuff. But I don't know why I write so much on piano. Probably because like you can visualize it more. And I used to write, like, I do still write a lot on ukulele and guitar too, but I think I started writing all these on ukulele, and then all the newer editions, like I wrote them on piano, like Last Orders and I Thought Superheroes Saved the Day. I one day made that shift without realizing it, apparently. But was it the Black Widow song in the trailer? It is. You know what? I'll play it on this stream too, because even though it's not released yet, you guys are here. You guys deserve to hear it. So I'll do I Thought Superheroes Saved the Day, and then I'll do the Black Widow song, because yeah. But I was Black Widow for Comic-Con in 2019, and then I was Black Widow for Halloween in 2022, and I actually wrote a Natasha song that was deleted on the night of Halloween because I was thinking about her so much. Maybe I'll show you guys that one. That one's decent. Okay, here's I Thought Superheroes Saved the Day. It's not going to be an upbeat song, so I don't know why I strummed so rigorously. I love this song. It's so angsty. Angst potential. That's what I think about when writing songs. How much can I hurt the audience with music? And then I do that. Okay. save the day, but all I did was lead you to your grave. I'm sorry that I failed you. I should have known I would, and I'd give anything to bring you back. I'd do it if I could, but I can't turn back time. There's no do-overs. I can't believe you won't grow older. How do I go on this way? I thought superheroes save the day. Aren't heroes supposed to save the day? Why did I let you slip away? Why were you the one I couldn't save? Here we are again. This wasn't the kind of reunion we were supposed to have. I thought I'd see things through, but I guess I How do I go on this way? I thought superheroes saved the day. And that's I Thought Superheroes Saved the Day from Stark the Musical. Yay! I think how much can I hurt the audience, and then I do that. You do indeed. Thank you, thank you. I'm glad I accomplished my mission. Everyone, I think I have my favorite. Oh, thank you. I'm so glad that you like this one so much. This is a favorite of mine too. Fun fact, I have a recording from like the week I started working on this song, and I'm gonna post the original recording tomorrow. And I'm like, you could tell it's like Dream SMP era because I'm wearing like merch in the video, and I thought that was really funny, and I thought you guys would appreciate that in chat because I know where y'all came from. Didn't we all? Anyways. But yeah, that's a favorite of mine, and I really like that song. Let me look up the Black Widow song because this one's coming out in 2 weeks. But I'm going to show it to you because you guys are here, and I want to show you that I appreciate you. The Heartless Monster Lines is one of my favorite in the whole musical. Thank you. I'm so glad. I just feel like so many people, and it was like my test audience. I had a few test audiences that I showed it to before I did the staged reading. Like I had table readings with different people, and I would get like people that were fans and people that like were casual and people that didn't really know Marvel that much. And so many of my friends are Captain America fans. Like, I mean, I like Captain America. He's like top 10 for me, probably like of my favorite MCU heroes. But my friends are like all such strong Team Cap people. Like, and some of them did not like Tony at all. And I was like, they all think like, and I feel like my goal was to like be like, no, he's not a heartless monster. He's just misunderstood. Please. But you know what? My friends are now Tony Stark appreciators. So it worked. Because I love them both. But yeah, that was my goal. He's not a heartless monster. There's more to him. There's depth. I love troubled characters, if you couldn't tell, because I said I liked the Punisher earlier. Spider-Man's like the exception of I don't know, he's a silly guy and I love him. But I typically am drawn to those like troubled characters where there's like something's wrong with you and I love you because there's something wrong with you. Because I love when characters don't have it all together, when they are so flawed but they're still like trying to do good, or they still are determined to like do good even though their way of doing it is sometimes flawed. I feel like that's just so human and relatable. And also, yeah, also Tony Stark's funny, so there's that too. But I heard "Turn Back Time" or something in the lyrics and got whiplash. Turn back time. Oh yeah, you know where we came from. Oh yeah. But I will play that that song. And I saw the viewership showed that I think 1 or 2 more people joined. So if you are new, hello. If you're a lurker, that's okay. You can just lurk. That's totally fine. But if anyone has a song request, leave it in the chat. I'm only doing Stark songs today because we're on the Stark channel. But we've done a couple, but we haven't done all of them. So yeah, I'm going to do Forget About Us, which is a song that hasn't come out yet. But it was the song that Mark Ruffalo tweeted about and posted about on his Instagram that got my channel found by so many people. I had like no subscribers, and I think I got like my first 150 or 200 after this. And then, so thank you, Mark Ruffalo. This was before any of my Dream SMP stuff. And yeah, this song is about Black Widow and Hawkeye. It's a duet between them. The first verse is Black Widow, the second verse is Hawkeye. And that's all I'm gonna say. All right, here is Forget About Us, coming out the last weekend of July, like Spider-Man Brand New Day. Anyways. Cause it was beautiful, every piece you can hold on to, the memories. You have to promise me that you will give me up, but that doesn't mean they'll forget about us. I'm sorry, I'm not ready to let you go. Hope you know you had me at the first hello. Thoughts of the world without you makes me go numb, especially looking back at how far we've come. Cause it was beautiful, every piece you can hold on to, the memories. You have to promise me that you will give me up, but that doesn't mean they'll forget about us. Please don't go, you know that I can't stay. I know you know this is the only way, whatever it takes. Oh, it was beautiful, every piece. I will hold on to the memories. I promise I will try to give you up, but that doesn't mean I'll forget about us. And that is Forget About Us from Stark the Musical, coming out July 3rd. Wait, August 1st. Coming out August 1st. So not the last weekend of July. But yeah, that is another angsty song because you know me. I like my angst. Oh, I adore this. My heart aches. Yay! I'm so glad you like it. I'm so glad it causes the good kind of heartache. But yeah, Natasha Romanoff is one of my favorite superheroes. definitely, like, she was in my top 3 for a hot minute. It always shifts with, like, active stuff going on, but she'll forever be in, like, my top 10 most likely. I love her so much. Definitely one of my favorite superheroes. I just love how she's really that glue holding that team together, and she tries so hard and goes unappreciated and unnoticed, and she literally lays down her life. Don't worry, I make a big deal about that because I wanted to spend more time on her sacrifice in the musical to pay homage to her, pay our respects to our queen, Natasha Romanoff. Also, really funny fact, I always refer to superheroes on a first name basis, and I didn't really realize I did that, and then I started confusing a lot of people, and when my second producer signed on to Stark and we were working on, like, the pitch deck, she was like, do you know that you call all of them by their first names? And I was like, I didn't really think about that before, because sometimes I'd be talking to her and I'd be like, yeah, and then, like, Peter, and then Natasha, and then she'd be like, whoa, hold on, backtrack. Spider-Man, Black Widow. But yeah, I also, like, when I went to visit my friend in New York for the first time in 2025, because she moved there and she works there now, I had her take me to a bunch of, like, movie locations because that was fun, and I would refer to superheroes also on a first name basis, but specifically, like, Frank Castle and Matt Murdock, and she was very confused until, like, the end of the trip. She didn't even know I was talking about superheroes. She's like, I don't know who this Frank Castle guy is, but we can go to the docks if you want to, but, like, yeah, so fun times. I should share that story with you guys sometime because it's pretty funny. I wrote a story about my trip to New York, and I just make a bunch of superhero references throughout it. But yeah, always the glue. No, the spoilers. I'm so sorry. I forgot. Some people don't know. Oh my gosh. I was watching Endgame with a friend who hadn't seen it before, and it was, like, so good, but also, like, it was pain for them hearing the reactions being like, oh, wait, they wouldn't do this because she's the main character. And I'm like, yeah, they wouldn't do that. And then I sit there and watch them fall apart. Anyways, that's insane. Yeah, it's honestly crazy. But yeah, if anyone has any other requests for Stark songs, let me know. I still have quite the catalog, or I can choose something. I love that most of the ones that have been requested are very sad ones because you're real for that. But yeah, so much fun. But I know there's a slight stream delay too, but it's not too bad. I think it's doing pretty good right now. You can't even see it. Actually, you know what? Here, while you guys come up with, that was me having my friends listen to Epic. Yes, it's so good. It's such a good feeling when you get to watch, like, a friend watch a piece of media that you love, and you get to watch, like, them deteriorate in real time. But I have something while you guys decide, like, what songs you want to hear next. I have a fun box that I thought, okay, you guys would like this. Hold on. I found this when I was looking for my Comic-Con costume pieces. Would you be able to do Permission? Yes, I will do that next. That's a good one, and that's an upbeat one. I didn't know Stark had a Tumblr. It does. I needed to reach more fans, so I went to the origins of a lot of fandom culture, Tumblr, and I knew my way around Tumblr back in the day. I had an incorrect quote blog that had, like, 2,500 followers, and that I don't use anymore and haven't used in a long time, but I know my way around Tumblr, so I made a Tumblr. And it's so funny. Sometimes I still see the incorrect quotes and I just don't say anything. Anyways, but I made an account for Stark and I just started commenting on fan pages because I'm like, these are the kind of people that I made this musical for. Like, all the crazy silly people like me, please find the content. It's for you. So I just commented on a bunch of blogs, and so there's some unhinged posts on there. So a lot of them are just like, oh, here's a TikTok, here's a reel. But then there's some unhinged stuff on there because it's Tumblr. But yeah, dang, okay, I need to get back to using Tumblr. I don't really use it other than for Stark, but it was a lot of fun rediscovering it. I was like, wow, people are still so fun on here, so crazy. But yeah, so check out Stark the Musical on Tumblr. Anyways, I have some fun props before we do permission. You're going to see this very soon. 2 of the stones are missing now. I got this on 3 of them are. They're in there somewhere. Got this on Mercari. And this is what my Tony actor wore. You will see it very soon. But shout out Mercari. I got a few things on there. Also, my friends lent me a bunch of their props because my friends are such nerds and cosplayers. So thank you, friends. So I don't have all of them. I have, I was so adamant that we needed to 100% recreate every dye or detail, including the Stark internship photo of Peter and Tony. You'll be seeing that this weekend. So I got this made, so you'll be seeing this. Beautiful. Oh, you can see my reflection. And I had the actors pose for it during a rehearsal, so they're not in costume, but there's a photo of them holding this together being silly, and it's in the next song. And also, fun fact, my assistant director told me to take the tags off of it, and then we forgot. So it's in the recording. But you know what? Oh my gosh. They almost fell out. How could I have done this? You're gonna see these next weekend too. I got these in 2019 on Etsy. With all of my guitar tips. I used to play at coffee shops and farmers markets, and I also sold Little's Pet Shops to buy these. Infinity Stones. I haven't taken these out in 2 years. Wait, do they still work? Oh, wait, this one's freaking dying. The Power Stone. We're in the Power Stone saga right now, guys. Power Stone saga, the in-between. And then we have the Reality Stone. And then we have the Mind Stone. Ambition. Anyways. And then we have the Space Stone. This one's kind of doling out, but it looks good on screen still. I have other batteries. I'll replace it eventually. Then we have the Time Stone. Strange. I need the necklace. That was my cousin's necklace. And then last but not least, the last saga. The Soul Stone. So yeah, these are all the jolly good things we have. I'm gonna put these away. But I got those on Etsy a long time ago. And I didn't even have them for cosplay. I just wanted them, and I'm very glad that younger me bought those as sophomore year of high school. What else do I have in here that I could show you guys before we get back to it? Oh, I have the Wanda wig in here. I have the Spider-Man one. This is actually the one that my actor for Spider-Man wore because I have mine. I have 2 of these suits. This is his. I have mine up there because I'm wearing it to Comic-Con. I have all my costumes out of sight. But yeah. So we'll just leave it at that for now. Because yeah. We'll just do that for now. Now I really need to get into Marvel Hello. Yeah, it's so much fun. Oh my gosh, it's so much fun. I just got my friend into it, so it's never too late. One of my friends from college had never seen a single movie in his entire life, him and his sister. And so my roommate and I were like, get the friend group over here right now. You're watching all of them. He didn't watch all of them, but he watched a lot of them, and he really loved it. And now he's super hyped, so it's never too late to get into Marvel. Looking through your likes on top. I forgot those are public. Looking through your likes is the Bucky Barnes and Peter comparison. Yeah, that was a banger post. That was a banger post. There's some of them I'm just trying to go through and comment. So I'm oh, I comment on their page, they see my page and are intrigued and click. But then sometimes I get distracted and I'm this is some angsty stuff. And then I get lost on Tumblr for 2 hours and I'm this is why I deleted social media off my phone. And then I get lost on my computer. Could we hear Borrowed Time? Yes. Permission and Borrowed Time. Let's do that. we had our little intermission. Let's get back to the songs, the music. All right, this is so much fun. Hydration is key. That's the quote. I should make a sticker with that, Loki. That's my quote for those that haven't been here before. Permission. Okay, here's Permission. So fun. My Captain America fans, my friends that love Captain America, this was like their favorite song. Of course. But it's very fun. It's very fun. In the original version, Tony was like, Steve's not listening, but then I changed it to you're not listening, but a few people were like, no, it's funnier with Steve, so fun fact. Anyways, here's Permission. And for those that haven't heard it, it's Tony and Steve singing. Steve is in the chorus.
Banner never found his way home, and Thor's been looking for infinity stones, and the government's still nipping at my heels. They say we've left the world in discord, and the only way to fix it is to sign the accords. Things have never felt so real. I'm trying to convince the team that signing these is the right thing, but you're not listening. I'm not signing the accords. I'm not gonna hop on board. I've made my decision to go into what I know is right. Won't be told when I can and cannot fight. I'll choose my own missions. Won't wait for permission. We're no better than the bad guys, recklessly risking innocent lives. Come on, Steve, see things from my point of view. Signing this will only shift the blame. It's run by people with agendas, and agendas change. We can't give up our right to choose. We need to be put in check. We cannot be boundaryless. I'm not signing sometime, Steve. I wanna punch you in your perfect teeth. I'm not signing the accords. I'm not gonna hop on board. I've made my decision to go and do what I know is right. Won't be told when I can and cannot fight. I'll choose my own missions. Won't wait for permission. No, I won't sign Iron Man. We'll have fun with your foolproof plan. Then you'll be a wanted man. I hope you have fun running. Some may call yours greatest offender, but you're the man who killed the Avengers. I'll be waiting for your surrender.
And that's Permission from Stark the Musical. Yay! I think I'll be leaving now to go to sleep again, but I'll see the rest of the VOD later. No worries. I know you are in Australian time zones, so thank you so much for tuning in, Jarno. So happy to have you here, and I hope you enjoy the rest of the VOD. I will do Borrowed Time next. But so much fun. Ugh, I'm so excited for Comic-Con. This is insane. Can't believe it's literally tomorrow. I don't think it's hit me yet. I think it'll hit me more on Thursday because that's like the official full first day. They have a Wednesday night thing for the 5-day passes. So I'm going to go and check that out. I don't really know what's going on, but I'm going to check it out. And also, I love the comic book store downtown too. So every Wednesday, it's Comic Wednesday at any comic store near you. They release comics every Wednesday. It's just what comics do. So I might go hit that up. Not gonna lie. It's fun. It's fun. I got my comics back there. That song's gotta be my favorite, I think. I'm so glad. Yeah, it's definitely a favorite of mine. Next, we shall do Borrowed Time, which this is the Wanda song with Hawkeye and a few others. but it's mostly Wanda's song. So let's play that one. Here's Borrowed Time. Sokovia's under attack. Ultron's army floods the streets. Walk out the door, you can't turn back. You're stuck with us, to say the least. You think you got what it takes to fight the fight? Or would you rather stay inside and hide? Go outside and you get a chance to make things right. I'm Wanda Maximoff, and I hope you know I'll be the one to take you down. You faced Hulk and Romanoff, but I know you haven't seen me around. At first I believed his lies, but I realized I was blind. I can do things with my mind. Ultron's living on borrowed time. I'm working on a plan to get the people to solid ground. I'm doing the best I can. If this place blows, don't wanna be around. Banner, I think that you're sweet, but do you know what we need? We need a Hulk right now to save the city. Don't take this too personally, please try to trust me. The city's in ruins, but I think we can do this. We're so close to saving all the citizens. There's a boy stuck in the rubble, and it looks like he's in trouble. Don't worry, miss, I'm gonna save him. Hear the machine guns blare. There's bullets everywhere. Didn't see that coming. I'm Wanda Maximoff, and I hope you know I'll be the one to take you down. You faced Hulk and Romanoff, but I know you haven't seen me around. At first I believed your lies, but I realized I was blind. I can do things with my mind. Ultron, you're living on borrowed time. And that's borrowed time. I know the octave was supposed to go up. I didn't write the chords down, unfortunately. But next time I do a stream, I'll remember that. But that first chord and note had me thinking of a song from a different fandom era. Fun fact, this came first. But maybe there was some subconscious, subconscious inspiration. The emotion you have in your songs is so breathtaking. Thank you. That means so much, Tyga. Thank you. I have so much fun writing emotional songs. I love characters so much, and I love that I can make musical songs about them. So much fun. Fun fact, I am going to be meeting with an artistic director of a theater in August for my second musical that I wrote. So that's really cool. It's getting developed little by little time. It's not Stark, it's another musical, but it's progress. And I'm very excited for that. But yeah, so fun times. Let's see. It did, that's crazy. I know, right? Oh man. But yeah, if you guys have any other requests, let me know. But let me see what time. I don't even know what time we're at. It's not even telling me. Interesting. I don't know. 77 minutes ago. Okay, it's been a little over an hour. But yeah, if anyone has any requests, let me know. Let me see what I could show you guys. Wait. I could do something fun. I have on my phone. Let me make sure I don't accidentally play Spotify. That always happens. I like accidentally play Spotify. Can't get copyrighted. On my phone, I have... I don't know if I should show you guys this. It's fine. It's nothing like bad, but I have some projects I haven't announced yet on here, or projects that I scrapped. But I have like my voice memos, and I have like all my songs divided on here, and I have like a Stark folder that has 35 songs. And they're not all different songs, but I have like all the first drafts on here. So I don't know if I'll play any of them right now, but I'm tempted to. I'm very tempted to. You know what? Maybe I'll play one because it'll be fun. But yeah, if you guys have any requests, let me know. This is my first one. I don't even remember recording this. Oh wait. Have Avengers Are in Town. This is from April 6th, 2020.
Adrian Romanoff, did you miss me? Looks like we got a situation on our hands, Stark. Well, come on, Nat, it's gonna be a walk in the park. Well, for a genius, you're not acting pretty bright. The guy we're dealing with is putting up a good fight. I hope you know I've dealt with criminals before, but not my brother. Oh, come on, be quiet, Thor.
But yeah, and then that was the first full version I have recorded. I had like Iron Man snippets. I have Kid from Queen, so apparently that was one of the first ones I wrote too. Maybe it's because I feel like I wrote songs about my favorite characters first, because I wrote Iron Man, Spider-Man, and Black Widow first, and I'm like, yeah, those are my top 3 favorite characters in 2020, and they still are like my favorite characters. And then I have Iron Man, April 6th, first full draft.
I got cars, I got money, I got fame, ain't it funny? This is my name, all the ladies really want me.
And I have like another version of it too. And then I got Save the City, April 6th.
Aliens are falling out of the sky.
Changed that a little
This is
bit.
it, the apocalypse. I hope we make it out alive.
And then I have The Ones We Love, April 6th. I apparently wrote a lot of these in a short amount of time. I don't know if I know I wrote most of it the first few weeks of April. I wrote like 23 songs in 2 weeks. I was going crazy in quarantine. Like, I was going crazy. Ones We Love was April 6th. Put a Suit Around the World, April 7th. Borrowed Time, April 8th. And Empire's Falling, April 8th. Pick Up the Pieces, aka... Yeah, Pick Up the Pieces, April 9th. Off to Space We Go, April 10th. I didn't record all of them. But, yeah, Last Orders is April 2021, so a year later. Let me make sure I didn't miss anything in chat. Only locked in. I know, 16-year-old me was locked in. Leave it to a teenage girl. I mean, teenage girls can literally, they do the craziest stuff. I mean, Mary Shelley wrote Frankenstein when she was 17. I love Mary Shelley so much. They're doing a Mary Shelley panel on the last day of Comic-Con. This is the best thing to ever happen to me. It's literally on the 1818 version and Galvanism and its influence on the science fiction behind 1818 Frankenstein. That is for me, actually. Anyways, quarantine that tracks. I know, right? Here's Last Orders, and then I'll play another song for you guys. But since we're having fun,
I think the song's gonna be called something like Slip. But here's what I have so far. Something's wrong, I can sense it. Something's wrong, there's a feeling in my bones. Something bad is happening. I just know it, I just know. Something's wrong with the sky today.
and then I changed it a little bit. But yeah, fun times. I forget that sometimes I leave like voice memos, like actual voice memos in my songs. But yeah, I have. So you're going right. I am definitely going to that Mary Shelley panel. Oh my gosh, yes. I'm gonna wait in line for like 2 days, but I'm not doing anything that day. But yeah, we're always having fun. What do you mean? That's so true. I'm so glad. Now what song should I do next? That's the question. I have some deleted songs too, but I'm like, do I want to share all of them yet? I already shared the best one, but yeah. Let me see. You know what? I'll show you a sneak peek of the next song that's coming out on Saturday. I have 2 songs coming out on Saturday. This one is my sound person. This was her favorite to mix. She was always like, this is my favorite song. I love mixing it. I love the harmonies. She was so excited to do this one. And then when I told her I was releasing the musical, she was like, yes, I get to hear this song. Like, she loves this song so much. So shout out Sarah. She loves For a Chance. So I'll just do the verse 1. It's a Steve and Natasha song with Tony at the end. It's been 5 years since the snap, and I can't help looking back. Wait, actually, you know what? Let's do the whole song. Why not? Here we go. For a Chance. It's been 5 years since the snap, and I can't help looking back. The world used to be so bright, but then the skies all turned black. And I tell others to move on, but I'm still holding on. I still can't believe they're gone. No, I can't believe they're gone. I heard that Tony settled down, and Clint doesn't want to be found. His wife and kids all turned to dust. No one knows what happened to Thor. Bruce doesn't stop by anymore. Everyone long ago gave up, but not us. After years of dead ends, we finally found a lead. Time travel might be a possibility. Would you risk it all for a shot in the dark? Would you gladly fall to go back to the start? We have a chance to see them again. We have a chance to turn back time. We have a chance to save our friends. But for a chance, would you gladly risk your life? It's been 5 years since the war left behind unsettled scores. Got married, moved upstate. Don't think of the past anymore. I learned how to move on, 'cause it hurt too much to hold on. They're gone, they're gone. After years of silence, you come knocking at my door. We finally got a way to bring back those lost in the war. Would you risk it all for a shot in the dark? Would you gladly fall to go back to the start? We have a chance to see them again. We have a chance to turn back time. We have a chance to save our friends. But for a chance, would you gladly risk your life? Tony, we need Iron Man. Rogers, you don't understand. I have a daughter to look out for. I don't know if I can help you with your plan. All right, and that was For a Chance from Stark the Musical, coming out this Saturday. I'll have a snippet coming out, I think, tomorrow on YouTube Shorts, Reels, Instagram, TikTok. I guess it's the same thing. Wait, I literally just got here. I love the Absolute Flash jacket. You know Absolute Flash! Yes! Oh my gosh. I'm so glad glad you like it. I spent like a month working on it. I was gonna add more to it, but it was too much, so I settled with that. But I'm really proud of it. I'm so glad you like it. I love Absolute Flash. I got into DC Comics this year. I still love Marvel, of course. I love Marvel so much. It's my favorite. But I wanted to get into the Absolute Universe, and I tried. And Absolute Flash, I was a Flash girl growing up. I loved watching the CW Flash, so deep in my soul, I should have known it would be Absolute Flash. I mean, he's literally a music guy that is silly. He reminds me of like Spider-Man too, so he's basically me. So actually no, but Put a Suit Around the World, yes, I love Put a Suit Around the World. That's actually one of my favorite songs. I know I've said that about a few, but genuinely, like, Last Orders, Put a Suit Around the World, two of my favorites. It looks so good. Thank you. I hand stitched the whole thing. I mean, I didn't make the jacket from scratch. I found a leather jacket, thrifted it, red one, and then my sister helped me pick out pleather because she used to work in fabrics, and I bought a bunch of stuff, cut it out, was just listening to vinyls on my floor, sewing that for like a month. But yeah, I'll do Put a Suit Around the World. That's a good one. See if I can find it. Here we go. This one's an E flat. I was creative with this one. Honestly, most of the keys have changed because the actors needed the keys changed, which makes sense because I'm a woman and I sang all these songs, and then most of them were sung by men. But you know, key changes aren't too bad. Suit Around the World is amazing. Thank you. I had so much fun like directing that one. My professor was my assistant director, and she helped me utilize the staging for that song, and that was so fun. But I was like, they need to like enclose around him, and then like while they go around him in his nightmare sequence, Ultron sneaks in, and it was so much fun plotting that. So much fun. Oh my gosh. And then they came up with the idea to harmonize in the last chorus because that wasn't originally part of the plan. But then as I've worked on more musicals, I'm like, I want to add more harmonies into future projects. This one I didn't really have so much experience with that when I originally wrote it. There's a lot of things I would change. I do think for the most part, like, solidly would keep a lot the same, but I'm like, I would add more harmonies throughout certain moments. But yeah, Put a Suit On the World is one that gets stuck in my head the most. Yay! I love that one. Here's Put a Suit Around the World. Oh wait. This one's great on the ukulele too.
Shield secured, Loki's scepter, and he's facing justice. Everyone's so glad we won, so why do I feel like this? Had an anxiety attack yesterday, been making tons of suits and staying up late, and honestly, I haven't slept for days. If I could, I hope you know that I would put a suit around the world. Loki left, but who knows who comes next? I gotta prepare for the worst. How about more suits? What else could I do? I can feel the room closing in. I can't sleep, I can't rest. The end is coming, I just don't know when. If I could, I hope you know that I would put a suit around the world. Wish I could put a suit around the world. Tony, could you please listen to me? It's not your fault. Bad things happen, and that's just life. Sometimes you can't fix it all. I won't give up on my pursuits. There's gotta be something I can do. If I could, I hope you know that I would put a suit around the world. Loki left, but who knows who comes next? I gotta prepare for the worst. How about more suits? What else could I do? I can feel the room closing in. I can't sleep, I can't rest. The end is coming. trouble trying to breathe. Nightmares saw me in my sleep. Happy dreams were not for me. Thought I had a heart attack. I'm having trouble trying to breathe. And that's Put a Suit Around the World, another personal favorite of mine. Thank you for the request. That one was really fun. It's fun. I remember when we were doing rehearsals, one of the actors brought up how this one got stuck in their head a lot, and that like made me so happy. I was like, oh my gosh, because I like this song so much. So Avengers Are in Town. That's a good one too. Put a Suit on the World is one that gets stuck in my head. Oh, I read that one earlier. Yes. I'm running low on hydration. I think I have another water bottle somewhere in my room. But yeah, it's so much fun singing all these songs. I love Marvel. I'm so excited for Comic-Con. It's just so much fun. I was gonna say something and I forgot. But I'm so excited for you guys to see the last 6 songs next 3 weekends, and then I'm gonna release a full-length version if people just want to sit down and watch the whole musical. I have a whole musical version, like it's an hour and a half long, and it has all like the transition scenes in there, and maybe I'll upload more behind the scenes stuff if you want. I have a blooper reel that I've been working on. I have the staged reading speech that I might upload eventually, and I have the original 2020 version as well. We can do Avengers Are in Town. That was another request. If anyone has any other requests, let me know. I'm actually going to grab my other water bottle because I need more water. My voice is getting... Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I found what was at my door. I now understand why somebody knocked at my door earlier. Guys, I said this was a Comic-Con stream. Oh yeah, I have my... Wow, look at that. Look who's there. I love Iron Man. So much fun. Anyways, earlier there's a knock at the door. It's my Comic-Con pass. I'm not showing the back because I think it has like this code thingy. But I got a pro pass. I've never had a pro pass to anything before. This is insane. I'm so excited. Oh my gosh. This is the coolest thing ever. Preview and days 1 through 4. I haven't worn one of these since 2019, unless you count like other conventions. I went to VidCon, but I haven't been to Comic-Con since 2019 inside. This is so crazy. Have so much fun. Thank you. I just re-listened to the song last night, unless you count 5 a.m. in the morning. Dang, just made me more hyped. I'm so glad. It makes me so happy when I hear people are listening to these and they're really enjoying them, because I just had to keep them a secret for so long because I was like working on them, and and now that the pitch is over, I'm like, I could just put it all out there. I'm not making any money off of this. I just do it because I like it. And yeah, so I'm so happy that people are enjoying it, because that's why I made it. So the nerds could be fed, so that they could have whimsy and joy. And I'm going to play Avengers Are in Town. It's so funny. I found a video on my phone. It's probably too embarrassing to upload. I mean, I like to endorse the cringe, but I was being extra silly. And I was like doing this in 2020 when I was recording like the demos, and I kept like putting the glasses on every time I was Sony. So you know what? Maybe we'll recreate that for this. I don't know actually. I don't have hands to do that. We're just gonna put these on. And I'll play it. This is so weird seeing myself with these on. Everything's dark. It's okay. We're gonna play Avengers Are in Town with these on. It's a lot of different parts, but if you know, you know. There's a lot of scrolling too. We're gonna figure it out. Here's Avengers Are in Town. Looks like we got a situation on our hands, Stark. Oh, come on out, it's gonna be a walk in the park. Well, for a genius, you're not acting pretty right. The guy we're dealing with is putting up a good fight. I hope you know I've dealt with criminals before, but not my brother. Oh, come on, be quiet, Thor. I think there's definitely more to this than we think. If we don't step up, Shield will have to take the lead. So apparently we're the Avengers now. Fury's secret boy band is supposed to stop this madman, desperate for a crown. He's looking for the Tesseract. Well, Loki's gonna have to watch his back, 'cause the Avengers are in town. We just saw Spartan Loki put him in a trance. If we don't focus, Stark will never stand a chance. I think it's time we put our differences aside. It may look bad, but we'll take this on stride. I heard that Loki's nothing but the middleman for someone out there who has got a bigger plan. Guys, we gotta keep our eyes on the prize. We gotta put an end to this plan he's devised. Apparently we're the Avengers now. Fury's secret boy band is supposed to stop this madman, desperate for a crown. He's looking for the Tesseract. Well, Loki's gonna have to watch his back, 'cause the Avengers are in town. It's happening, we're under attack. Guys, we gotta get the Tesseract back. Yay! That's Avengers are in town. I accidentally sang the old version in verse 1. I don't know if you caught that, but I was like, I have the old lyrics up and I was like, wait, that's not right. But I'll release the old version eventually. I didn't make that many changes, but I changed a few lyrics, updated the music. But yeah, that was Avengers are in town. But I was going to say something and my brain just went bleh. But oh, I just got a recommended video saying of Comic-Con. It's so cool that Comic-Con is in my city. Like, I call San Diego my city because it's my city. But it's really cool. It's really cool. I never really hung out a lot downtown growing up. I mean, I would go for special occasions, but like as a kid, I didn't really go downtown that much. But I feel like in like college years, I've gone downtown a lot. So it's gonna be so fun going down there now for Comic-Con, because I haven't been to Comic-Con down there inside in so long. Left for like a minute and suddenly Tony Stark was here. I know. Tony Stark just came out of nowhere. Actually, like, no, I need to. This is, you know what? You know, I can make Tony Stark come even closer. That makes no sense. Hold on. Let me explain. We can make Tony Stark. We can make Iron Man come too. You know what? I don't know why I'm doing this, but I just feel like doing it because I haven't put this thing on in a hot minute, and why not? I didn't even use this in the musical because I was like, this is gonna be way too hard to figure out how to utilize this, but I don't know. Let me hold on. I have a plan. Wait, can you even hear me? I feel so muffled in this. How do I take this off? I can't figure out how to do this. Hold on. I was gonna show you guys something, but here. I can't get this. There we go. Look it. I can be Tony Stark, like actually. Iron Man. I can be Iron Man actually. See, if there's a will, there's a way. I haven't put this on in like 2 years, and I honestly forgot how it fits on my head, but I got this at Disneyland. Fun fact, I never went to Disneyland at all when I was in college, even though it wasn't that far from me, because I don't know, I didn't put my money towards it, but I went before college and bought this to celebrate going to college near Disneyland, and then I never went when I was in college. But you know what counts is that I have the Iron Man helmet. Wow, guys, it's the real Iron Man. I can't believe it. Oh my gosh. I know, it's an honor to be here among you guys. I feel so silly. Like, usually I just do the silly stuff and don't even think about it, but you know what? This is extreme silly for me, but no, it's not. I've been weirder. What am I saying? You have a plan. Guess you could say you're the man with a plan. That's good. You can call me the man with a plan, but I'm better known as Iron Man. You know. I feel like that thing is gonna close Springstrap style on you. No! Honestly, that's real. Don't worry. I have the faceplate over here, so it can't hurt me. You know, I'm gonna do one song wearing this because I just think that's so silly.
embraces silliness. So true, so true. You know what, guys? It's all about the whimsy. What is life if you aren't a little silly and cringe and whimsical? Because life is so boring if you aren't. Let's be real. Us nerds have the most fun. We have the most fun. Happy Comic-Con, guys. Let's see, which song should I do with the Iron Man helmet on? Any requests? We already did Iron Man, so I guess that's out of the running. But yeah, I was worried about the FNAF flashbacks. Oh my gosh, now I'm gonna be thinking about like an Iron Man spring trap. My sister's huge into FNAF, and I saw, I played it a few times on stream, but she was the pro. She took me to the movie. Oh man, let's see. I never saw the second one. I'm just scrolling through like, what should I do? I did put a suit around the world. Wow, I did like all the like main Iron Man songs without this on. How could I have done this? I should have saved one. I did like all the solo songs without this on. What have I done? Oh wait, you know what? Let's do this one. I haven't done Ragtag Team yet. I'll do that one too. I was gonna say I'm gonna do this one first because this is an Iron Man solo song that I haven't done yet, and actually the original audio got messed up for the stage reading in both takes, so I did my best to salvage it. I think it sounds pretty good, but let's do it justice again. And here is Pick Up the Pieces.
Haven't seen Rogers and Natasha for so long. WandaVision, Bucky, Clint have simply up and gone. And Thor and Banner nobody has seen since Ultron. There's hardly anyone around, so why not make use of what I found?
Pick Up the Pieces from Stark the Musical, the opening number of Act 1. Fun fact, when I went to New York City for the first time, the highlight of my entire trip, even after like seeing a Broadway show, which was definitely one of the highlights, was actually going on the Staten Island ferry. Not to see the Statue of Liberty. I did see it, but that wasn't what was exciting. It was the fact that Spider-Man Homecoming happened there. And the whole time, like, my friend, who also really likes Spider-Man Homecoming, one of my friends, I went with two friends, we kind of met because of Spider-Man Homecoming, so it was extra special going with her. And the whole time we were like, oh my gosh, we're gonna be on the Staten Island ferry. Like, I didn't know it was like I knew it was public transportation, but like everyone else there was probably like yeah, this is like a normal Tuesday. I'm going to work on the ferry. And I was like, this is the ferry that Spider-Man and Iron Man were on. And then we went to Staten Island and we walked around. There wasn't really much to do because it was Staten Island. So we got boba. And then we left. But we went on the ferry again. So, yeah. Fun times. I'll do Ragtag Team next because I think that's a good one. And Empire's Falling. Now, that's a good one, too. You know what? I might have to wrap things up because it's been like almost 2 hours. So, you know what? Let's do Ragtag Team and end with an Empire's Falling. I think that's pretty good. Should I keep... I'll keep this on for Ragtag Team, and then we'll be serious again, I suppose, for an Empire's Falling. I think we'll put we'll get the glasses out for an Empire's Falling. Don't worry. But let's do Ragtag Team. Fun fact: this was the first new edition after I if I can find it. Oh, here we go. This was the first new edition. Like, when I wrote all the songs, this was the first one I wrote when I started working with my producer. He was like, you need a song that, like, introduces the characters like most musicals have. And I was kind of just assuming everyone would know who they are. And I'm like, I guess not everyone watching this will know who they are. So the goal is to have them intrigued and want to know more about them and watch the movies. So for Ragtag Team, that was my goal. Like, how could I introduce all these characters in a song? And it was a lot of fun to write this song. I really enjoyed it. So here is Ragtag Team. I actually don't have the words. I don't have the talking written down, so let's see if I can remember it. I'm gonna try to remember the talking. So Fury approached me with something called the Avengers Initiative. He wanted to put together a team of heroes to fight the battles that no one else could. The first person on his list was someone I had actually worked with before. She was a SHIELD agent. She helped me take down a villain called Whiplash. I've always been Fury's #1 recruit, the best assassin in the business. No one dares to dispute. There's no red in my ledger. I've got my act together. No time for goofing off with your Natasha Romanoff. Next on our list, another SHIELD agent, a man named Clint Barton. He's quite the archer. I'm just a dude with a bow and arrow. I've known Fury for quite some time. They all say I'm a good shot. They call me Hawkeye. One day I was notified I got an Avengers invite. I didn't think I was qualified, but I said alright, I'll be there tomorrow night. Fury's got some ragtag type of a team, telling everyone it's promising, but they're all doubtful, they're all
got some ragtag type of a team telling everyone it's promising, but they're all doubtful, they're all skeptics. Think his ideals are too eclectic. The world's tearing at the seam. Evil lurks in evil schemes. Fury's got the perfect plan, a team to fight the battles that they can't. The battles that they can't. I'm looking for my brother Loki. I'm Thor, the heir to Asgard's throne. Has anybody seen him? I think he came here looking for some stone. And that was Ragtag Team. I think I'm going to take off the helmet for the last song. But let me see. Yes, Clinton, now my favorite duo. Yes, of course. The Iron Man mask is the most serious. That's true. It is pretty serious. We do take this very seriously. I love the helmet. Thank you. Thank you. But fun fact, I actually didn't know this. The guy that plays Thor in the stage reading, Matt, he's a friend of mine. We became closer friends after. He never seen Captain America Civil War, which isn't a big deal. Not everyone involved in Stark knew all of the movies, but most of them did. But like, he saw them all, but he hadn't seen Civil War, and I was like, what? And this last semester of school, one of my friends in our friend group had never seen any Marvel movies, so we were like showing him all the movies throughout the semester. And then we invited Matt over for Civil War, and he's like, wow, I can't believe this is the first time I'm watching Captain America Civil War. We're like, excuse me, in the year of our Lord 2026, you, Thor, have not seen. It was so funny too, because my friend that was watching them all for the first time had seen Stark the Musical, but had not seen any of the movies. So every time like a new character would come up in a movie, he'd turn to us and be like, him and his sister, they'd be like, oh, so it's Nate, because like Nate played Vision. They'd be like, it's Nate, and like they would call them by the actors' names. So funny, so funny. But yeah, so I showed Thor Captain America Civil War. I mean, he was off planet, so I shouldn't blame him for not knowing about that. That's a random one to not have seen. I know, he saw Infinity War. I'm like, what? But you know what? To each their own. At least he got to watch it with a bunch of Marvel obsessed crazy people. Probably made it more fun. I watched it with a room full of Cap fans, because all of my friends in college and at home are Cap fans. But I do not. I will fight. I will fight for Team Iron Man. That's the hill I will die on. And my biggest defense is Iron Man's funnier. I have better reasons than that, but that's the one that gets them riled up the most. Because imagine having like 7 Cap fans coming at you, and I'm like, yeah, but Iron Man's funnier. What are they going to say to that? If I give them a reasonable response, it's going to cause conflict. But if I give them that, they're shocked. They're horrified. Anyways, Thor wasn't there, so that makes sense. Yeah, exactly. Man. From Vibey Song to Holy Angst. So true. So much angst. Oh, this actually lifts up. I could have gotten my head in that so much easier, but I didn't. Let me put this back together, and then we'll do An Empire's Falling. I'll get the glasses out for that one. For our finale. That one, fun fact, is when I did the table readings with fans, An Empire's Falling was a fan favorite. That was probably, I think that was the fan favorite, because I asked people, where do I put this? I asked all the table readings. I did like 4 or 5 table readings before we did the stage. This close from touching the ground. Anyways, I asked, like, I had 4 or 5 table readings before I did the stage reading to get like fan reactions. And of them all, by far, An Empire's Falling was in everybody's top 3. Like, other people would have other songs, and they'd be like, oh, like, I like this one, I like this one. But An Empire's Falling, I think it, like, outnumbered so many songs. Like, that was a favorite by far. That was, like, everyone, no matter what characters they liked the most, everyone liked An Empire's Falling. So that's a fun fact. I'm gonna drink more water. Hydration is key. And then we're gonna do our last song.
I have new stickers on my water bottle. Coffee, comics, books, because, you know, that's how I roll. That's how I roll. All right. In Empire's Falling, let's bring it in. Let's bring it in. Act 1. That's not how you spell Empire. I'm in Control Fine. In Empire's Falling, Act 1 closer. Let me make sure I have the right lyrics. Okay, I do. I'm really feeling the fillings and the TMJ right now, but you know what? I have a bunch of not a lot of mouth problems, but a little bit. I might, for people that are here that weren't here earlier, I got 2 fillings put in yesterday. So it's still a little sore, but not that bad. Not that bad. Anyways, let's get back to the angst. I promised the glasses. I think we need the emotions, though, so I'll keep them on my head. But they're back. Here we go. And Empire's Falling. Happy Comic-Con Eve. So this is it. You've made up your mind. I told you, Stark, I'll stick with Bucky till the end of the line. He's my friend, well, so was I. Guess the ones we trust, they turn on us. Come on, Tony, not like this. He killed my mom, and I'm the one that's wrong? Rogers, this is ridiculous. That was Hydra in Bucky's head. They're the ones who wanted your parents dead. Why couldn't you just sign the accords? Rogers, you just started a war. I guess that we're not the Avengers now, and Empire's falling. I really don't get how you just allow your hate to blind you. You tore apart the team, I hope you're proud, and Empire's falling. No getting out of this one, wherever you run, they'll find you. Can you not let go of your ego for just a minute? We played our cards wrong, can't you just admit it? I'm tired of your complacence. Well, I'm not the one who's a double agent. They know what you did, and you better believe they're gonna hunt you down just like Steve. If I were you, I would pack my bags. I'm not the one who needs to watch their back. I guess that we're not the Avengers now, and Empire's falling. I really don't get how you just allow your pride to blind you. You tore apart the team, I hope you're proud, and Empire's falling. No getting out of this one, wherever you run, they'll find you. Let's get out of Germany, Spider-Man, 'cause they all think I've got murder on my mind. So much for being the man with a plan. Look what you've done, Iron Man. I see my life flash before my eyes. If I could, I hope you know that I would put a suit around the world. That's an Empire's Falling. Thank you for bearing with me through the minor mistakes. But thank you so much for tuning in for the Stark stream. This was so fun being able to play these songs because I've wanted to for like 5 years, over 5 years, almost 6 years, and I haven't shared them, and I haven't done any concert streams with them, and I haven't played them in a really long time. All those demos I released of me singing were done in 2024 or 2023. So I really haven't sung or played these in so long. So this was fun. This is a fun way to start Comic-Con. I'll be vlogging Comic-Con. I'll be continuing to post songs every weekend, next 3 weekends, 2 songs, and then we're gonna get the full-length musical and the full-length original version. Incredible Hulk. That's great. I love the pun. Thank you for that. Thank you for that. I will be at Comic-Con Pro Pass. Thank you, Anthony, for the Pro Pass. If you're watching this, thank you so much. And I'm so glad you like Struck the Musical. Thank you for the Pro Pass. Yeah, so if you're at Comic-Con, say hi. I'll be there every day. I'll probably be in line for 2 days, hopefully. I want to get into Hall H so bad. I've never tried before. That's the goal. But yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you all soon. Also, don't worry, I'll be streaming on my main channel, Amanda Fagan. Almost dropped my pass. I'll be streaming on my main channel, and I have a lot of stuff coming soon for that. But yeah, happy Comic-Con Eve. Bye. I'm gonna keep waving so that way the stream catches up with YouTube. Bye. Thank you, Tyga. Thank you, Mad. Thank you, Corinna, for tuning in. Thank you, San Diego Marvel. Thank you so much. I'll see you guys soon. Bye.